It is truly a never-ending saga with this guy. So Ian Rapoport was on the Pat McAfee show this morning, a few minutes ago, and they were discussing Derek Carr. Let's have a listen.
We have 1 minute, literally. What do you think the Derek Carr situation is? They're all trying to figure it out still?
I believe Derek Carr would like to not have surgery. I believe he would like to rehab, get this thing right, get back on the field for week 1, which my understanding is still at least a possibility, but there's been no firm he's not having surgery, he's good to go, or he is having surgery. And if he has surgery, it's major, potentially not playing next season. That's what nobody wants. So I believe he is doing what he can now to try to get back on the field for week 1, and we will see where it ends up.
Tyler Shuck, Louisville.
Starting quarterback.
Potentially starting quarterback of the New Orleans Saints. Excited to see how they
Didn't see him at the Derby.
Hey, that's because he's been working. Okay, you need to start doing. Maybe give us a little bit more information. Maybe break some news, okay? Jeez Louise.
Okay, so now all of a sudden, it seems like the vibe has shifted. Now it seems like things are trending towards Derek Carr playing this season. The Saints, man, just cut your losses. If this dude decides, you know what, I'm good to go, let me play this year, Kellen Moore, you got to step in and say, no thanks, we drafted the future. No thanks, we have another guy in Spencer Rattler here who also wants to compete for the starting job. We're good on that, man. We're good on that. We are good. Because this whole saga is actually insane. If you think about how this has played out, you have, this mysterious injury pop up a couple of months ago that has created this whole drama, right? And if you go back to even before that, allegedly, rumors have it, he asked the Saints for a raise, and the Saints were like, no, we're not giving you a raise, right? And then he's like, well, trade me. And they're like, no, we're not trading you. And then all of a sudden, he hurt his shoulder in a game against the Giants, but didn't realize it until well after the season. Fishy, yes. And then you get to a point, before the draft where it's that he doesn't want to play for the Saints. It looks like he's going to be out for the year. It looks like this, it's over, blah, blah, blah. And now here it is. The draft happens. The Saints select a quarterback with a premium position or with a premium draft pick. And now all of a sudden things are sort of trending in the direction that Derek Carr wants to play. Of course he does, man. This dude is so annoying. And listen, the Saints organization isn't blameless here. Obviously they are. They could have moved on from him months ago when they should have, but they didn't. But this dude, it would be catastrophic if he decided to forego surgery and decide he wanted to play this year, and if he were to play for the Saints. It would be absolutely catastrophic for the future of this organization because you just took Tyler Shuck in the second round, pick number 40. He's a rookie. Yes, he's old, but he's still a rookie, and he still needs to develop, and he needs reps to do that. What happens if Derek Carr is good to go and you decide to keep him on the team? Well, he's going to take all of the reps. He's going to take all of the meaningful reps in camp and practices, etc. Right? What does that do for the other two young starting quarterbacks who have a chance to actually be the quarterback of the future for the Saints? Because Derek Carr is 34 years old, right? He's 34 years old. He's not the future of the Saints. He's already showing signs of being injury prone at this stage in his career. And, combine that with his subpar play and all the stuff off the field and just everything going on with him. Do you really want to give those reps to Derek Carr instead of giving them to Tyler Shuck, a guy that you selected 40th overall, that apparently the head coach really likes? Do you really want to give those reps that could be going to Tyler Shuck to develop? Do you want to really give those to Derek Carr? Why? And that's not even mentioning that, guess what happens when either, let's say that, just assuming things here, that Shuck would be the favorite to be the backup to Derek Carr. Well, guess what happens then to Spencer Rattler's reps? They're pretty much non-existent, right? A third-string quarterback does not get many meaningful reps at all in NFL practices. Really, the second string barely ever does, right? So, like the Saints are really going to have to sit here and think about this for a second. If Derek Carr does decide all of a sudden that he wants to play for the Saints again, and that his shoulder is magically healed, or that could be healed through rehab, all right? Do they really want to hand him back the keys to the car, no pun intended, and say, here you go, Mr. 34-year-old quarterback who obviously does not even enjoy playing for our city or our organization, not very good, probably overpaid, even had the audacity to ask for a raise. Here you go, here's your starting job back. While we let our, quarterback who is, 25, 26 years old that we just drafted, while we let him just go ahead and ride the pine. You don't need the reps. You don't need the experience. Go ahead. Oh, and by the way, the guy last year, Spencer Rattler, who showed flashes at times, right? Don't worry. Third string, no reps for you. There goes your development. Right? Is that really what you want to do as an organization? Like, the amount of drama that has surrounded Derek Carr, it's just like, he's just so not worth it, man. Like, you would think this guy was, like, for example, when you have a guy like Aaron Rodgers who does all of the things he does off the field, or all the weird things he says, just, you guys know what I'm referring to, right? Like, all of the crazy stuff that comes with Aaron Rodgers. At least he's Aaron Rodgers, right? Like, multiple time MVP, Super Bowl winner, high level quarterback, top 10 quarterback of all time, probably one of the best purest throwers of the football, Aaron Rodgers. He's allowed to be a little weird and garner negative attention and be a diva at times, right? He's allowed to do that because his play offsets it, right? Maybe not in his latter years with the Jets, whatever. But this is Derek Carr we're talking about. The fact that we have all of this, like, crap, over a player of the caliber of Derek freaking Carr, and it's not even a Derek Carr in his prime, it's a Derek Carr in his later years when the guy can't even stay healthy. Like, dude, just cut your losses. Like, you're not going to be very good this year. Like, you're not going to be good this year. You're not going to go to the Super Bowl this year. So would you rather be bad with Derek Carr, that gives you nothing for your organization, or would you rather be bad while developing one of your young quarterbacks, whether it be Tyler Shuck, Spencer Rattler, whatever? Like, you're going to be bad either way. At least be bad while progressing towards the future. Be bad and make it at least be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Be bad. Have one of your quarterbacks go through this year. Grow. Take meaningful reps. Both of them if you have to. So that you can really see what you have in the future. Like, if you go through this year, Derek Carr, let's say he starts. He stinks it up, whatever. Does as usual. Hurt a million games a year. Whatever. Then you go into next year's draft and it's like, well, here we are with the number 2 overall pick. Do we draft a quarterback? But wait, we just drafted that guy last year, Tyler Shuck. We still don't even know what we have in him yet. We still don't even know what we have in him. Oh, that guy Spencer Rattler showed flashes, but we didn't really give him another chance. So what do we do? Do we sit here? Do we draft a quarterback? Or did we just waste that 40th overall pick last year because we decided to go with the 34-year-old quarterback who doesn't even want to play here? So, I mean, like, it makes no sense for this guy to even, like, just have your surgery, go to another team next year, man. Saints, cut your losses. Please cut your losses. Appreciate you guys watching. Peace.